I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Vert said you had a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
You said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity and I looked into it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and I didn't like the sound. And it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. Wank. I'm not opening doors for myself, I'm opening doors for all working men. Not really doing it for political reasons.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the wailing in rags. That's all I know.
The basement.
Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about the person, about this task, this weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Okay, guy.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
Wait, so not wages or pensions or...
This stuff. They already covered.
How much you feed the wolf? At least you got the benefits, that's something. Shouldn't you be more grateful then?
It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping us in our place.
Okay, economy stuff, I get it. How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in Southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic and... why not call yourself a communist? Right on, brother. Shouldn't take what's not yours, cool. I don't have anything to add to that. Right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, boyadero.
Got the picture.
Sure thing.
This was great. You feel mentally reinvigorated.
Good talking to you. Bye. Okay, time to talk to the man. Hey, guy.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Bart told you to help us get the body down from the tree.
So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
Please tell me he's not gonna, get down and it's all gonna explode like a Fallout 3 character getting shot.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but.
Fucking guy.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
Fuck me.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
God damn it. Motherfucker. Ugh. Why you get Kuno to do it? He's gonna, like, ward everyone off. Wait, that means showing everyone that we're taking orders from the Union, Lieutenant. What if we don't want to do that? Okay, then.
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it down ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Okay, Ken can live with it.
Listen to your little friend. He is what, babe? See that they stay here the whole time.
Bye, asshole. He just clipped through the railing.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Are you with Measurehead? Yeah, we're the law around here, apparently so. We're just trying to keep things from going to shit.
Look at him. His craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what?
Just trying to keep things from going to shit.
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
Okay.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
He's breaking the fucking tree.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Kill this man.
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Get him. Yes, I'm an unbelievably corrupt cop. I am corrupt every opportunity I get. I'm just
A
choosing...
shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then,
Is Kuno gonna fucking die?
the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Murder, please. Hey, guy.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
Oh, my God. It's been no side choosing. We just did what we had to do to keep order. Thanks.
Farewell, ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich, okay. Wait, can I? I want that. Okay, never mind. Bye. Okay, it's only been 4 weeks and the body is down. I'll scream. I'll scream if we go there and the body is, like, in pieces. I'm gonna save. Alright, let's see how this looks. Oh God.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Beautiful, wipe a tear from your eye. Well, it's down. Great job, wise race mentor. Okay, beautiful.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Scusi. Field opt. Oh, get ready. What the fuck do you mean?
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
We can't take him inside. We can't take him into, like, the back rooms of... The back rooms. We can't take him into, like, someplace, like, I don't know, the greenhouse?
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Shut up. Shut the hell up.
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Can we perform field autopsies on these two? Do we have someone for this, like a doctor?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work, everything.
That's fucked up. Wait, honorary rank of detective?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is lieutenant detective.
Yes, I feel like a detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now,
So they give everything to these guys? You have to perform autopsies, you have to do the work, you have to find out who did it, you have to talk to witnesses. I don't think Harry knows what kidneys are.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Kim. The first, what exactly is a field autopsy?
come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Have I? I don't remember.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Et puis descend, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Why don't you know what use for you?
You must have me confused with the Copperpedia.
My god. My good,
You, sir, you are the Copperpedia.
do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, I'll take it like a man.
And hygienically,
Okay, I have gardening gloves.
they are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes.
We just fill this in, right? Show him the red autopsy, field autopsy form in your ledger.
That's right.
He's just touching him.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Okay, tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Oh, no, I did all this, never mind.
Come back late.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
Begin 1 assistant.
That's you.
Right, Harry Dubois.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
How does he know that? I don't know my own phone number, let alone this.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
Wow.
That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
Excuse me? No, just write it down, man.
Next,
Name.
NA. Next.
Racism complete. Oh no, that wasn't racism, that was communism. Date of birth? Null.
NA.
Age?
Roughly 50.
50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down 42.
He nods.
Race.
Mondial.
Don't know what that is.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Muindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
Yeah, he's not in the best fucking condition here.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Curdled meat.
Fucky, fucky!
Okay.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Write down fucky, fucky. Write down male. Pig's gonna have sex. They're part of the investigation too.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
4-3. Oh.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
Don't read into it.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment?
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
What exactly is treatment anyway?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Well, this fucking kid has been throwing rocks at it for a solid week.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed. Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
Agreed, no treatment.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Don't you love it when you're just sitting here and your body's like, hey, what if we kill you right now? What if you choke on absolutely nothing? Turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
My voice is gonna sound like shit. External, internal. External, let's start number 1.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
Don't touch the underwear.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
She was expecting to see penis. Also, yeah, thing.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
Oh my god. Processing. They're gonna have to cut his legs off to get the boots.
Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white.
They throw him into a meat grinder afterwards.
The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing.
Write it down.
Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with the age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
There's only so much you can do when he's exposed to the elements and also is actively rotting. Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. What?
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
Stroke his hair. Stroke his hair. Gently.
The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to your hand, like thread off a ragdoll's head. More hair sticks to your hand. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape. There, dead man. You were someone's child. It's all over now.
Fuck it, let's keep going.
The lieutenant watches you in silence.
Oh my god. Fucking... What the fuck is happening?
That was some sick shit, Sekopa.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown. Low velocity.
Fucking guy.
Fucking low velocity. You think talking shit about cool?
In addition,
Shut up.
there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Write it down, but I meant for high velocity. Sure.
Ligature mark.
Oh god. Alright, the lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts to cut into the polyester. The stench is hard. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
Bolt cutters?
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared. Pet the chain cutters.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
Oh god.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
What?
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Yes, I'm Kuno's pig, I agree. Bigger pig, Kuno. Look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Oh, God damn it. Is it because I don't have it on me? God, shit, fuck, ass, fuck. God damn it. It's a physical instrument. Motherfucker, I shouldn't... I can't change my clothes. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I can. I'm stupid. Never mind. Thank you. 42. I've gotten lower odds, but I've also failed like 97%. Yes, I'm Kuno's pig, I agree. You know, as much as I hate them when they're talking, it's nice to have them here.
You are? This pig is Kuno's.
Being Kuno's pig has a steadying effect on your hand. Go with the flow, man.
Oh, holy, okay, sure. All right, well, let's go.
You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then...
The fuckity fuck.
The lieutenant looks by, somewhat worried as you summon power words to your aid.
Rotate some more.
A really, really bad smell
Oh
is
my
coming from
God.
there now. And some kind of cracking sound.
Enough, cut some.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggoty. Corpse fucking time.
Okay.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
Let him work.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
Thank you, Ken. That was gonna end up with the man's head coming off. Although that would have been fun. God, that would have been fun. Hands you the chain cutters.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
Please tell me I'm recording. Okay, I was about to have a heart attack. I thought that I wasn't recording.
Chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
Kim? Kim, what are you doing?
No! Let's get off at sea!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death?
Ah yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing, if that's what you meant.
Oh. Yes, processing science, that's what I meant. No, I was trying to get a psychic read.
No, you weren't, officer. That would be preposterous. Just write down that we request a semen, vaginal, and anal fluids analysis.
The corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the subject. All he has is genitals and a deathly odor.
Inspect the penis.
The dead man's penis is
Oh my
average-sized,
God.
congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Add semen sample.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
The scar is extensive, way more than a Thaw officials.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars.
Alright, down.
Last item, hands.
Pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
My God. It's good to hold your hand. Did you like stretch your hair? Listen, I wanted to get weird with it. We've been doing Sorry Cop too much. I think it's good that Harry's being a weird fucking asshole.
I did, Kobo. I did. Reminded me of when I was just a small boy, before this happened to my face and my body. You did me a kindness there.
I'd say that's sweet, but it's also very horrible. Kuno is just sitting there like the way feral ghouls do. Oh my God, he looks like one.
We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Excuse me?
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Are we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Write down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal. Sweetie, you think that your jacket's gonna do anything for what comes next?
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
No.
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
If I may add the moral of the story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply. So, yeah, I think a lot of the parts of the human body are too.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
All right, NA.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth, not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
My God!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. And respiratory system.
Oh, great. He begins to pry open the dead man's jaw as he stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. He is tearing the man's jaws apart like that thing in King Kong.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen, hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn
Clown.
apart. Hyoid, ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Why not? You know, we're here. We might as well look in.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
You know, people always talk about, like, dead, rotting people in fiction as the sickly sweet. Like, yeah. I haven't had the time in my schedule to, like, be around rotting corpses, so I can't contest that. But it's always something that is mentioned. Like, huh? Look deeper inside.
It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth. You're forced to swallow, just to keep looking. Inside, you see darkness. Just a mess of meat and darkness.
Yeah, like I've smelled rotting meat before, but I don't know, maybe there's something different about the human body and the gases and all the fun things that happen.
There are ancient mysteries down there, Kobo. Ask me later.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus.
Okay, write down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
I don't think so.
Neither am I.
And what's that? And that's it.
That's it. Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both.
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there?
Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia and odd tidbits?
The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do. Would obscure tidbits and odd trivia fit in these fields?
We already have one test, as per regulation.
Okay.
And we
Pig's requested. I'm not even interested in these boring mulkus anymore. I haven't sucked him off or anything.
leave it NA, cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around the ground. The pool of feces there.
This will do.
What?
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Keep the wall up.
What's next on the list?
Description of injuries.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
What about the injuries we inflicted?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Okay, I have.
Okay, so there's an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't mention it. Better not to muddy the waters.
I agree. The waters are muddy enough. The muddies are water enough.
See? These pigs are fucking corrupt.
Why don't you fuck him if you love him so much?
Now, injuries.
Anytime they show up, I just need to skip. Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Fatal injury.
Agreed. Next injury?
He was pecked to death by birds. Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Oh my god. Opinion, fatal injury, non-fatal postmortem.
No, it's not.
Fucking fail as shit, sailman!
Okay, listen, you fucking cunt.
Bitch saying
I do what I want, see? Learn it.
Kodo needs to be hit with a rock.
Right. Next.
What's the 4th injury field for?
Nothing. Just in case.
Okay, ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
So he didn't try to, like, struggle at all, it seems?
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
Fatal injury.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned, but it's a start. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
First, how did it go?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We requested a test to be run on the genitals. That was the règle. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
What else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Thank fucking God that is over.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Rip out a copy of the autopsy pages.
For processing.
He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at corpse again.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
Ken?
I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
Three.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Look under his fingernails.
His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite long. There is dirt under them. That's all.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
I've got a gut feeling that there's more to this corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Okay, where do we find a fridge for the body?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates.
What?
If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
His voice throws off his gaze cells on Kuno. What?
Fuck are you looking at, Beano?
Only if
Shut
all
up.
else fails.
Shut up. Fucking asshole.
Kuno looks like he gets around. Knows Martinez. And its fridges too, probably. Or remember the buttons on that intercom over there? On the side of the building next to the Whirling? One was for Revachol Ice City. Perhaps it's a clue.
Let's hurry.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Mazovian socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmezov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Bonuses. Authority. Wait, -1. Left-wing dialogue gives 4 XP. Well... it kind of sucks, eh? Heartache is powerful. Okay, let me do that then. Can I get rid of this, eh? God, motherfucker. Shit. Alright, well... fridge body. Ask about a fridge. My god. I don't have, a skill point. I don't think. Do we have to use skill points? I don't have skill points available. I've been using my skill points like immediately for shit.
An old call box with a matrix of push silence. No one answers the door.
Okay, Gart. I need a fucking fridge, boy.
Can I help you?
Seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes, for the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Yep.
Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
Not even gonna ask why, you're just gonna say something mean.
This is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. You don't have to ask me why you can't store a dead body in my kitchen.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Brother, if you saw what happened in Gary's mod on Friday...
Let's go talk to the Frit clerk.
Deuces. Oh, how do we get inside Kim's room? I'd like to spend time in his room. It looks a lot nicer than mine. Oh, do I have bottles?
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears. You're 100% sure you got special Hobocop money for that tear. At least 100% extra tear money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie.
Hello? Eventually.
Welcome to Frit. Feel
What's that magazine she's reading?
I can't be bothered.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Fridge.
Right behind you.
You're right, this is a fridge. Wicked.
You're joking, right?
Measure the fridge with your fingers when I close. Never mind, this would never fit.
Yeah, super funny.
No, I need to...
Right behind you. Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Well, that's your opinion, Kim, okay? Betty would have been so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Dead body's been taken care of.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles.
I don't need that.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Oh, fuck me. I need $25 for tonight, right? Or is it 20? No, just 20? I need 20. Okay, I can buy things. Okay, I want...
Okay, here. Okay, here.
I mean, my morale's doing pretty good. So... yeah. Okay, fridge. I need fridge. Or some other local kids. I'm not asking Kuno yet. Hey, guy. Maybe Annette knows of a fridge.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Say, child, you wouldn't happen to know a good fridge, would you?
A fridge?
Yes, like a big fridge a cop could put a dead body into.
You mean like the ice bear fridge? Man, that's scary.
Come again?
Ice bear fridge?
Yes, like a bear, but white. There's a fridge below the building in the basement, with red glowing eyes. I went back there once, behind the bookstore. Mum doesn't want me to go there anymore. Not that I want to. It was pretty scary.
And there's a big fridge in there?
Yes.
One more thing, how do I get inside the building?
That's a problem. The only way in is through the bookstore, but my mum is pretty strict about not letting anyone in.
This fucking bitch.
But I don't know, you're a policeman. Maybe you can convince her somehow. Anyway.
Listen up, Plaisance. I'm a cop.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
She sounds like a fucking Muppet. So there's a huge fridge in the building cellar. Can you lead me there?
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
I want Kim to point a gun at her.
For whatever reason, she's lying to you about the fridge. Seems like you have to find your own way to the cellar.
What if I want to buy a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop?
She smiles and...
I don't have time for this.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust,
Pull open
hang
the
before
curtains.
you. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
What?
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
I'm a cop. Shut up.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're dumb if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences.
God damn it.
It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in here.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
Someone was killed there.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
What?
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
I've heard there's a fridge in there that I need.
Everybody suddenly needs something from there. Leave the curtains be. It's what it wants.
What? But I sense this place calling for me. Must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
I don't care, you can't stop me.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
What is happening?
Talking is always good. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Do I hear what? Hello? I don't hear anything. It might just be my internet and the stream. I mean, it is starting to rain here, so it might be that. Rip them apart.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Okay. Saving. Forces beyond my understanding. I need a fridge. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Really looking at the unmanly... Shut up, Harry.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there.
Well... Pog. Jesus Christ.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the doorframe. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Fuck the system. Dead. Oh, never mind. Kim wants to talk, eh? Kim?
What is this place?
Looks like a gym. It's an adventure. It's another world beyond the veil. It's like a gym to me. No idea, Kim, but my head hurts. My head hurts bad.
No, it's a gym. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Well, there's a reason why no one's been here for ages.
Yes, because it's closed. Now let's move on, shall we?
Kim is so matter of fact, straight to the point, shut up. Hey, Kim. Let me save once again because I want to forget this fucking thought. Or I can open up a different one. Wait, do I have to forget one? No, I can open another one. I'd rather open another one and have that slot open. Yeah, fuck it. Half-Life -2. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Clitus. That's not what that says. Never mind. Okay, take that. $13.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
Is it familiar because I'm a weightlifter? Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Is it familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. Then the feeling is gone. It's just a memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
Well, was he like a wrestler or something? Yeah, I have that too. -1 head hurts. Alright, time to go upstairs. Holy shit. Oh, this place is cool. Window panes and debris. Oh shit. A large demi-john with strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Ugh. What the fuck is that? What is this music? Naked mannequin torso. $3. Oop. Money. Yeah, really, it is already a horror game. Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Steel rotor blade, strip the box. 50? Ball used for shot put. Favorite pastime of elderly gentlemen. The box. Production schedule. Radio computer. I have $63 on me. Wait, no. I have $64 on me. I've sadly been thinking a lot about Dead by Daylight recently. I remember when Pinhead came out. Well, you know. When he came out and, like, it was just fucking...
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
Oh, I can put the thing in here. Remember when Pinhead came out and he had his voice? No, wait, did he have his voice? I think he had his voice when he came out and then they removed it. I can't remember. His voice, oh god, yeah. He was interesting. I stopped playing, like, very quickly after he was released. Yeah, it added something, and then it was taken away from us. Like a lot of things in that game.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
Sounds surprised and a bit cautious. Wesker talking is... Okay, fucking... Pinhead had some NFT bullshit going on when behavior got him. So, I don't know, the voice was a part of that, some shit, and it just conflicted with their rights or something. I don't fucking know. All I know is that behavior got the rights to Pinhead because of this NFT bullshit. And then, you know, fucking, it upsets me. That's why I don't play the game anymore. Although I do miss... I had a dream about Dead by Daylight like the other night, and there's something about that game that is not... that you can't really find anyplace else. Like, as much as I hate it, I would love to play it again correctly.
But we are looking for a fridge, and we are pressed for time, so...
On the other hand, it's not that I'm not interested in abandoned radio computers.
Do you think I should turn it on?
Maybe the body has stopped decomposing somehow. I don't know. You're in charge of this expedition, officer.
Okay, Kem. Okay, I see. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric.
What?
The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on. How do I know what Kadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with some medical shit.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
I just want to find a fridge.
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
Is this a LAN party?
A conductor for the whoever decides all of it. There's
My God, the schedule.
I can't.
I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Oh, it's okay, game.
nothing. It's just lines on marble.
Okay, fridge. Please. Oh, fuck me. What is that? It's the fridge.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Crack the door open.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Go inside.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Kim? Relax, Kim. It's the fridge, remember?
Of course. A giant ice bear-shaped fridge. Just what we were looking for. Let's see what's inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Examine the ice cream wrappers.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
Take the note.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
This is clearly the fridge. It looks big enough for 2 corpses.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough, too.
But the optics on this are awful, he thinks. We need to be as silent as we can.
How are we gonna get the dead body through?
Your visual confirms you could fit 2 more bodies in the ice bear fridge.
Kuno.
Shall we go and get the body, then? I'll take the head, you take the feet. The stairs won't be easy, but we'll manage.
Okay, let's do this. Clap.
The body is heavier than you expected and stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement. Then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
He's in there. Why did they pose him like that?
Beautiful. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best police work I've ever done.
Really? You think it's good work?
No, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. This story does not leave this room.
This isn't police work, Kim. This is art. We're artists, and this was our vision.
If I were an artist, this would certainly not be my vision. I would be much, much more conservative in my work.
He's right. His work would be much more formal.
At least we've stopped the body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection, under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
What's this bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
Take the piss.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day. The electricity bill must be catastrophic. On the other hand, it did help us with a certain corpse situation.
Yeah, why is it being run? Why hasn't it been disconnected?
Lucky us. Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
Love art. Would love to do it sometime.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
That one fucking post, guy at the podium amongst a crowd, raise your hand if you want to do art, and then again. Again, the mind is willing, the body. What are lines? Do I fit into the art world? I mean, look at Harry. Look at his outfit right now. He looks like Harry could be Banksy.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
Wait, don't I have to be 100% cop to get this case finished and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Alright, art cop.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
That's interesting. Handwritten note. There's some marks on the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets that were used to secure it to the door. There's art cop. Actual art degree. Perception can't even look at this shit. That's some art right there. Fuck it.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read it.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Kuno?
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid? Who else could it be?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Yeah. Wonder who wrote the note?
Someone who owns a radio computer? My guess is as good as yours, officer.
Which is to say, not very good.
Remind me again, what's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
Everyone thinks Harry likes disco. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Even Kim's like, I don't fucking know, dude. Ice cream maker. Where am I? Okay, I have to look for money. All collapsed.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
This place is cool.
Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Look inside the furnace, kick it with your foot, smear your hands with coal. Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm hallucinating. Not sure, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Fuck it, sure.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you. All that's left is to cover your face in war paint.
What? No, let's not express ourselves. Let's just wipe our hands clean on our pants. Fuck it.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
What are you doing?
Okay, sure. I wanted to get weird. I haven't been doing real wacky things, so sure.
Please wipe your face clean, officer.
No, you're a proud warrior. Keep it.
Don't wipe it. Please.
You can feel your cheeks turn red
Fuck.
under the lieutenant's gaze. You look like a kid, not a police officer.
Thank you. So, where were we?
I can do it again. Kim's just like, what the fuck are you doing, my man? Get over there. Hidden doorway. Navigating this place is so fucking weird. Tank top. I'm sorry, what was that? I'm taking you off. Drama. Oh my god. This is it. This is the look. This is the fucking look. My god. Is that money? Money. Cellar windows, people's feet shuffling on the street. Ice cream.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Turn the ice cream crank.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
We found quite possibly one of the best clothing items in the game.
It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice, if you want to try again.
Equip the...
Okay, well, I guess I don't need the bag anymore.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
What?
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churn.
Okay. Sure. Money. So much money.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
I am not doing any of that. Oops. Body, thawing as we speak. Rusty rifles, but they look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
There's a hole in the wall.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Yes.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles, Kim.
Are these any good?
Inspect.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does this mean, a rifle here?
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Okay, let me look at this fucking gun. Holy shit. I'm sorry, what? $12 versus the ball costs more money than the gun. Broken bell, a grave. From ages past, it's a 4-shot bolt-action military rifle with a wooden frame. That's interesting. People in Martinez do love balls. I think I might go for like maybe 10, 15 minutes more. I want to like search this area and find some things. I didn't finish exploring down here. I'm mainly looking for money. Oh, that's a door. You. Okay, we're finding a lot of money. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. What? What do you mean by that?
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here.
No, not yet. Well, there's something... Okay, I got flipped up, turned upside down in this place. I thought that this was leading out, like, up top. But no, it's the basement. So if this... If we go up here, where does this lead? Outside. Interesting. Well... Crowbar. Alright, I'm gonna go sell the ball. And then we will wrap it up for this week. No, I'm gonna be here Saturday. Never mind, that's not a week. Roy.
Hello again. How can I help you?
I have something to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Clothes.
Another time, perhaps.
You know what, fuck it, let's try it again.
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrrolidon, what's that? That's a dinosaur, babe.
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Gets rid of the point. Is it near? Is it really warm in here? Sir, can you take, fuck it. Point.
How would I know?
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Chill out, man. I'm a chill out cop who just wants to have some of what you're having. Jesus Christ. Today has been a struggle to read.
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
People's Pile?
Had to take Pyrrolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
People's Pile.
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
Nuclear disaster.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator that failed immediately after entering service, releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
Why is it called the People's Pile?
Construction began during the Commune of Revachol. The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap source of energy for Revachol West. Needless to say, things didn't work out. A primitive nuclear reactor, also called a pile.
Why did it fail?
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Must have been rough.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
Whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Damn.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized, tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
My God. These people just wanted a fucking better way of life. How'd you end up running a pawn shop, my man?
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez.
People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
We just had a nuclear explosion. Juices, I'm out.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Can you share?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you. The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
Kim's like, I'm not about to get involved in any of this shit.
Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care. He won't be your nog, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
I think I've tried it once and I liked it. I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it. I can't remember.
Here you go, man.
Not so sure about this.
Wait, why wouldn't I be sure?
Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop, not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
I'll take it. Thanks, man.
Of course.
Is that healing item? What? Drugs. -1 health, +1 psyche. I mean, drugs. Pretty little puck-shaped cap of purple liquid that can bring on anything from hot flashes to military-grade psychosis. Okay. That's interesting. My god, my clothes are filling up. Okay, drug. Well, alright, deuces, Roy. And... well... you can pose with me. I love this. I love this.